Hey guys, on the Edge Survival here, we have compiled three categories of long guns that we think are needed for survival in an end-of-world situation. Our first category we have here is long-range big game category. That ranges from 308, 270, 30-06, 300 Win Mag. This particular gun is a Marlin. It's a Marlin 270. Fantastic rifle. It's a buddy of mine's. He says he can shoot Coke cans with it all day. It's an accurate rifle. I think any rifle that shoots one MOA, 100 yards, will suffice just fine for this category. Like I said, 308s, 270, 30-06, 300 Win Mag, that kind of stuff. Common ammo you can find at Walmart. Outside 308, of course. But this category is meant for, like I said, long game hunting. And if you need to, you can defend your property out to 500, 700, 1,000 yards. Really great category. We think that this is number 3. This is the third category we think is needed. Second category that we think is needed for an indoor situation is a small game hunting category. It can also be used for self-defense. But this particular rifle is a Ruger 1022. Like it says, it shoots a 22 caliber rifle. And as you know, 22 rounds right now are impossible to find. Another cartridge for this category would be the 17 HMR. They're pretty available. They're not more price. They're no more price than the 22s, and you can find them. It's a great round, great for hunting squirrels and rabbits and small game. Depending on where you live, it can, like I said, it can also be used for self-defense. Great category, great rifle. Our third and final category we have for you today is preferably a semi-automatic firearm. We have a pump-action shotgun, but we'll get to that in a minute. The 3 firearms we have representing this category is the AK-47, the SKS, and the AR-15. We're going to start with the AK-47. AK-47 is, as you know, it's an AK-47. This particular rifle is a Romanian. It's a cheaper version of the AK-47, but an AK-47 nonetheless. It fires the 7.62 by 39. Fantastic cartridge. A lot of people say that the cartridge itself is pretty inaccurate. I've yet to see that. I can shoot 5-6 inch groups, 100 yards with this particular rifle, and like I said, this is one of the cheaper ends. So I'm sure that if you spend more money on a better AK, you can get better accuracy out of it. But this is a fantastic rifle. Fantastic. It's an AK. It'll run through anything. Fantastic rifle. I say that a lot, don't I? Next rifle we have here is the SKS. Now, a lot of you probably have heard of this rifle. Have never really given it a second. You probably saw it in a gun show or a gun store, and you went, "Oh, okay, it's a woodstock rifle." This rifle fires the same round as your AK-47. It's a little more quirky, but it's really a neat looking rifle. I really like it. The quirks I'm talking about is the mag release. It's really mag release is you put your finger in it, you gotta pull back, pull the magazine out. It doesn't fall out like the AR. So it's really quirky. And like I said, this magazine, the SKS, you cannot insert a magazine or release a magazine without the bolt being locked back. That's, like I said, but besides that, I believe this rifle is a little bit more accurate than AK-47 due to the longer barrel and the more stability of it. But still, great rifle. Shoots the same rounds as AK. So if you already own an AK, or you owned an AK at one point in time and you sold it, you still have all your ammo left over. Great gun to go pick up, about $400. You know, change ammo, go get ammo for it right then and there. Really great rifle. The third and final rifle that we have in this category is the good old AR-15, the evil black rifle that you hear about nowadays. It's fires 5.56 by 45 and 223. Particular model is an M&P 15. Fantastic rifle. It's accurate. I don't really see a need for AR-15 past 300 yards. You may see differently, but in my view, if you're gonna go past 300 yards, you might as well go back to our first category and use it for long range. Fantastic rifle, collapsible stock, all that kind of stuff. The AR-15 is completely customizable. You don't like it, you completely redo it. The AK-47 is that way too, but this, I believe, you still have a lot more customizable features for this. Great rifle. The other upside to having an AR-15 is, in the real situation, this is probably going to be your most likely rifle you find people carrying or having to protect their food and water and medical supplies that they've stored up. There is one downside to the AR-15. It is expensive. And while you can finally find some now, after its gun scare, they are still relatively expensive, $900 to $1,000. All the way up to excess of $3,000 to $4,000, depending on what brand you get. So that is a downside, but it's still a great rifle nonetheless. Another firearm in this category that we've seen fit to add to this is a shotgun. There's nothing better than the good old shotgun. Particular firearm is a shotgun, a Remington 870 pump action shotgun, tactical version, 18.5 inch barrel, short stock. Fantastic shotgun. You can buy semi-automatic versions, or not versions, but semi-automatic shotguns, like Benelli and Beretta. Great shotguns. They are a little bit more pricey, but you get the semi-automatic version of it. The neat thing about shotguns nowadays is the versatility has grown exponentially. There's a lot more shell designs out there than there used to be. It used to be slugs, birdshot, and buckshot is about all you had. Now there's a whole variety of defensive loads out there now for shotguns. Winchester makes a few. Fantastic little package here. It is relatively inexpensive. It's about the same price as the SKS, about $400. So if you're not gonna shoot anything long range, or the only range you have is 700 yards to 1,000 yards, and you need a home defense, you can buy an AR-15. But if you're worried about it, or it's over your budget, you can't go buy a shotgun. Again, you have to keep in mind that while it is cheaper, there is more recoil to a shotgun. You have to keep that in mind. But I think that these three categories are that are needed, absolutely needed, for an end-of-world situation. We thought about this. We thought about this a lot. These are the three categories that we have determined that you would need in an end-of-world situation. Let's go over one more time. Long range, or long-range self-defense. Small game hunting, and then your semi-automatic or pump action or shotgun long gun for self-defense. Until next time, guys.